over 2 million people follow Lil Miquela, an influencer who does not exist. So I broke down exactly how she pulls in millions of followers and real money from brand deals. And in this video, I will show you the 3-step process she used to achieve that, and then break down exactly how you can use that yourself. So to begin with, we have to understand why she has this many followers. If you pull up her actual account, the first thing you will notice is her face. It is very consistent across all of her posts, with pretty much the exact same features on every single one. Her bio literally says 23 LA robot, so she is not even hiding that she is fake. People still follow her anyway, and it comes down to one thing. She has a signature look you can recognize instantly, like the exaggerated freckles and the little space buns. The takeaway is that your character needs one unique trait that never changes, kept the same across every post. That triggers something called the mere exposure effect in psychology, which basically means the more often people see something familiar, the more they come to like it. And because of that, keeping her facial features exactly the same in every post is key. Half of her feed is polished high-fashion editorial shots, similar to what you would find in a proper magazine shoot. The other half is more casual, just messy selfies of her at a concert, in front of the Hollywood sign watching fireworks. And those messy, unfiltered photos are what give her that sense of relatability. The editorial shots make you want her life, and the casual ones make you believe she is actually living it. And then there is how the whole thing is actually posted, and this is the part most people skip. Her account runs like a real person's account, with first-person captions, real places, real events, real people, and real brands. So it never feels like a polished or controlled brand page. It feels more like an actual influencer using their account. So to put it simply, that is the core formula of how her whole account is achieving those results. But the number of people that actually follow her is not the impressive part. What surprised me is how much all of this is actually worth. So a single sponsored post of hers is reportedly worth somewhere between $6,000 and $9,000. And remember, this is for a person who does not even exist. This is also not some small niche thing. She has worked with real brands like Prada, Calvin Klein, and BMW. So the real question is, why would a brand pay that kind of money for someone who is not even real? And honestly, that is the exact reason they do, because she is 100% controllable. Whoever runs her account decides exactly what she says and where she shows up. She never ages, she never has a bad day, and she never has a real scandal that could ruin a campaign. She is also way cheaper than an actual model over time. No expensive flights, no photo shoots, and no day rate every single time. If you don't understand what a day rate is, it's a flat fee charged or paid for a single day of work. It is commonly used by freelancers, consultants, and contractors who are hired on a per project or temporary basis. And brands don't need to pay for that. And keep in mind, virtual influencers like her reportedly pull around 3 times the engagement of a normal human influencer. So for a brand, a face you can fully control that never causes any problems is easily worth paying a premium for. And this is not just some random account either. She was built back in 2016 by a startup that was later valued at around $125 million. The whole virtual influencer space is already worth billions, and it is growing fast. So a person who does not exist makes real money for one simple reason. Brands will always pay more for a face they can control completely. So once I saw all of that, I wanted to build one of these myself from scratch, and it was way simpler than I expected. So the first and most important step is locking in a signature look, the exact thing that made Miquela work. And instead of just guessing at how I want the model to look, I'll use Claude to brainstorm a few concepts to build her. I'll ask it for 3 concepts, each built around one signature trait that makes her instantly recognizable. It gives me 3 ideas: a street-style it girl with a platinum streak, an editorial fashion model with a sharp asymmetric hairstyle, and a soft beauty creator with freckles and copper waves. I'll go with the editorial fashion model because that asymmetric hairstyle is one specific trait you would recognize in any photo. Then I'll get Claude to write the full image prompt for her 2-panel model sheet. And now I'll head over to OpenArt, which is where the whole build actually happens, and I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to follow along. I'll also drop every prompt I use in this video in the description too, and it's completely free. Once I'm inside OpenArt, I'll click Image to open the Create Image screen. It defaults to another model, so I'll open the model selector and switch it to GPT Image 2. Then I'll paste in the prompt Claude wrote, and down in the output section, I'll set the aspect ratio to 16:9, the resolution to 2K, and the quality to high. Then I'll hit Create. As you can see, the image came out in two sections, one showing her slender figure, and another zooming into her face and all the specific details, like the way her hair is cut and the freckles and little spots across her face. Overall, I really like it, and this asset we just built is the single most important thing we need moving forward, because this is what becomes our locked reference. Every post after this uses this exact face, so she comes out looking identical every single time. The reason we do this is simple. If we just write out a description of our character and paste it into an AI every time we need a new image, it alters her slightly on every generation, and eventually her image will change so much that you would not even recognize her. But with this character sheet, the AI copies her exact face and features into every generation, so there is no way for it to mess up. And that is the whole trick behind maintaining character consistency. So in just a couple of minutes, we have gone from nothing to an actual AI influencer's face we can use. But honestly, this one model sheet is not going to do anything by itself, so now we have to put it to work. So now I'll take that reference and start building out her actual content. And the goal here is the exact mix of styles we saw from Miquela. Some posts are going to be polished, aspirational shots, and some are going to be casual real-life photos. So that balance actually makes her feel more real. I will keep the model to GPT Image 2. Then, and this is the important part, from now on, every single generation of our character will include the reference sheet we created. So first, I'll set the aspect ratio to 4:5 and paste in the prompt. And what we got is a casual selfie of her on a sunny city sidewalk, giving the camera a little wave with all the busy street life behind her. Now from here on, the steps stay the same every time. The only thing I'll change is the prompt, and sometimes the ratio. Next, I'll paste in this prompt and hit generate. And what we got is a full-length shot in a long red evening gown on a rooftop with the skyline behind her all lit up. We can even see what looks like the Dubai skyline behind her, all the glowing buildings and a tower like the Burj Khalifa. Overall, it gives off a really luxurious, high-end lifestyle feel, which is exactly what we want. For the next shot, I'll paste in this prompt and see what we get. You can see she's in the middle of recording a podcast session and took a selfie in the moment. The whole look is really casual and candid. There is nothing flashy or expensive about it, which is exactly what gives it that real vibe. For the next one, I'll paste in this prompt and hit generate. This shot is really high quality, the kind you see on the top Instagram models' feeds, where they get expensive portraits and full photo shoots done. Our image nailed that, and even the painted portrait of her in the background looks genuinely real, like someone actually painted it. Next, for this one, I'll switch the ratio to 9:16 so it works as a story, then paste in the prompt and generate. This one is also more casual. She's dancing in the studio and someone caught a photo of her mid-move. And moving on, I'll switch the ratio back to 4:5, then paste in this prompt and generate. As you can see, this looks like she's at a red carpet event, posing for the paparazzi taking her photos, and it gives off a real celebrity moment feel. So by now, we have created the ideal balance of photos for her whole social media feed. But every one of these is still just an image, and a real influencer does not only post one format of content. So now let's create some videos featuring our AI influencer. So for this, I'll head over to Create from the sidebar, select Video, and click Text with Reference. And for the model, I'll switch from Kling 3.0 over to Seedance 2.0. And the reason I'm going with Seedance over Kling here is pretty simple. Our whole influencer only works if her face stays exactly the same, and Seedance is just better at keeping that face locked to the reference. She comes out way closer to our model sheet than she does on Kling. It's also better at natural movement, which is what you want for a casual selfie. Kling is more of a cinematic model built for big camera moves, so it's just not what we need for a simple phone video. For the first one, I'll add two references, our model sheet and the sidewalk selfie we generated earlier. Then in output, I'll set the aspect ratio to 9:16. The quality goes to 1080p and the duration to 7 seconds. I'll turn the audio on and hit generate.
Okay, day one of building this whole thing out, I'll show you how it went.
and the video came out looking like she's doing a vlog in her everyday life in a city like New York. The background is even moving in real time with her, and there are no weird glitches happening anywhere, which is a really good sign. It makes the video actually usable for social media. Next, for our second video, the process is exactly the same. So this time I'll just add the model sheet, set the duration to 8 seconds, then paste the prompt and generate.
This feels so nice, thank you.
As you can see in the video, our AI influencer is getting her makeup done and someone is filming a behind the scenes of it. She's even got some real slightly awkward moments with the makeup artist, which is a personal touch we often see influencers use. I will say the overall video has a slightly oily, glassy look to it that gives off a bit of an AI vibe. But honestly, that is really minor because the audience already would know that she is artificially created. So now we've got both images and videos for our influencer's whole social media feed, and at this point, pretty much every basic piece of our AI influencer is built. All that's left is to see the whole thing come together. So here's our finished influencer, and every single part of her was made with AI, because at this point, we have all three of the things that made Miquela work. We've got our one locked face, a full feed of photos, and the videos that make her move and talk, which is the exact same blueprint we broke down at the start. And from now on, it's basically just repetition. Same face, new scenes, posted on a schedule, and you never have to book a shoot or hire a model ever again. And this is where the money comes in, because this whole setup is already built to earn. To turn any post into a paid ad, you can just swap her outfit or whatever she's holding for an actual brand's product, and the image can instantly be used as an ad. That is exactly how Miquela pulls in those brand deals. And now our own influencer can do the same thing. So we went from breaking down a fake person making millions to having our own complete AI influencer, and it is built on the exact same winning formula. You can build the exact same influencer yourself from scratch, using the same formula I did, and every model I use for the images and the videos is all inside OpenArt. So go sign up to OpenArt with my link in the description and start creating your own AI influencer today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.